Hello class, my name is Vanessa Sandoval and I chose ST Math, or also known as GG, for my educational website. Let's get started. What is ST Math and who is GG? According to their website, ST Math starts by teaching the foundational concepts visually, then connects the ideas to the symbols and language. With visual learning, students are better equipped to tackle unfamiliar math problems, recognize patterns, and build conceptual understanding. Without language barriers, the problem is accessible to all students regardless of skill level or language background. ST Math's unique approach provides students with equitable access to learning through challenging puzzles, non-routine problem solving, and informative feedback. With ST Math, students build an understanding and schools see proven, repeatable results. Now let's discuss the content area addressed. The game that I have chosen based on their website is Counting and Cardinality, which is kindergarten math. So for our first standard, we have B5, count to answer how many questions about as many as 20 things arranged in a line, a rectangular array, or a circle, or as many as 10 things in a scattered configuration. Given a number from 1 through 20, count out that many objects. The next standard that it related to is B4, understand the relationship between numbers and quantities, connect counting to cardinality. Now let's move on to application. So this game that I have chosen from their website is it's called Match Count, and it discusses counting and cardinality. According to their website, students are introduced to counting in numbers by choosing the number of circles blocking Gigi, the penguin, from the crossing path. Puzzles begin with all visual questions that require students to use one-to-one correspondence to match the quantity given. As the puzzles transition, students have to represent numerals with the corresponding quantity of circles. So let's try it. If we can see here, we have 4 circles. So we would fill in 4 here. And then Gigi would be able to move forward once all the circles have been moved from his path. Now let's try another one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's say a student can't get this question right, and they only count the first 2 instead of the 3 on the bottom. Let's see what happens then. Gigi can't cross, and they're given another opportunity to solve the problem. Back to application, I would use ST Math to reinforce the lesson I taught as further practice and to help those students who didn't understand the lesson gain a greater understanding through a fun technological platform that is more engaging than a lesson being completed on the board. For example, after teaching cardinality and counting to my kindergarten class, we can take the time to use ST Math instead of completing a worksheet to practice the lesson. This not only aids during instruction, but helps students develop technological skills like navigating the web, memorizing their password to log into their account, and how to use technological resources that can aid in their education. In regards to the SAMR level represented by ST Math, we can see substitution. ST Math is a form of technology, but more specifically an online math game that acts as a direct tool substitute to reinforce learning and aid students to master and understand the standard without changing anything. Lastly, do I recommend ST Math? Overall, I would definitely recommend this game to teachers who wish to substitute a math worksheet or another form of reinforcing the lesson in a fun and interactive way that students enjoy. Students have fun playing with Gigi the penguin and solving math problems that are related to the state standards without realizing it. Learning is meant to be fun, and through ST Math that can be possible. Thank you for listening.